Going beach combing. Going beach combing. Gotta find a garden hose holder. Tide is way out there today. So it's been a minute. Hello. How you doing today? The tide is way out. And today I'm looking for a garden hose holder. Yep. Let's turn this camera around. I have been pretty freaking busy. I see out there, it's somebody's raft. Let's zoom in. Yeah, somebody's dinghy is out there. Probably a little somebody crabbing. And yeah, here we are once again. It's been a couple months, I think now. Maybe a month. I still don't have my Dremel table set up in my new place. What's going on here? Give you the wider view. What's like? I just started. I got most of my stuff unpacked, so I needed to take a break today. Today's Sunday, and today I'm like, nope, that's it. You're taking a break. And I've been working at my job too, so. See, for a garden hose holder for outdoor, you need to find something that's kind of got a flat back that can go against the wall, and then it's got a thing there to hang the friggin' garden hose on. I had one at my other place, but the lady really liked it, so I left it for her. I'm like, that's fine, just gives me another reason to carve another one. Douglas fir. When you go beach combing, everybody, you can tell by the bark what kind of wood it is. I know this is a nice old piece of cedar. First growth, I can just tell. Oh, yeah, that's a nice piece. But I'm not taking it. You know, if you don't take a piece, you can always just get it and put it over there and save it for another day so the tide doesn't wash it away. So kind of, you need something kind of like a, well, this could work, but this is kind of small. The back's not too straight, but you can cut the back straight. That'd be perfect, but I was looking at this one, but it's not, doesn't have enough of the, see, you can cut this back straight right here, go against the wall, but doesn't have enough of the thing. And it's something that I'm not expecting to find, but if I do find it, it's a bonus. Big old piece of Douglas fir here. How's everybody doing? It's been, I think it's been like a freaking month since I've uploaded little quick videos. But after this beach combing, I'm going to go to the carving tent and possibly work on the eagle. See, that's kind of what I want right there, but bigger. See? And not broken. I gotta get the carvings ready for somebody's goggles. Somebody missing a pair of swimming goggles? I gotta get the carvings ready to take the spirit trails. I gotta get the friggin' big tree house to my place. I gotta get it ready to bring to my place. Same with the water feature. It's like if you got when you're moving or whatever with life, you have to have priorities. So my priorities just kind of get settled into my place. Now, most people when they move into a new place, they get their stuff, all their boxes and their couches in their place, and they set the inside of their place up first. Then they start working on their yard. I was opposite. I put like 7 days hard work into my yard. More than 7 days. I'm talking hard work. Oh, here's a nice, I think this might be cedar. Make a nice planter because you got the rot in there. No, I think it's Douglas fir, but so you got rot in here. So you make perfect planters. And I can't remember the last time I sold the carving. I've just been focused on the moving. I don't carve to try and sell and make money. It's nice, money's nice. Who doesn't love money? But I carve to get my mind off all the other bullshit that's going on in the world today and recover through my injury. That's why I do it. Somebody set up a little thing here to have a little fire pits ready to go. Got your piss in a bottle over there. Got your little thing here for safety water. Don't drink the safety water, it's like piss. Piss in a bottle. Whose raft is that out there? Dinghy. There's that big thing I want to get for a table too. But I don't have any more room in my place. Man, my place is a lot smaller. I have to get rid of tons of shit. I've already gotten rid of tons of shit. But I still need to get rid of more tons of shit. So the garden hose holder project is like a thing that you don't find it that often on the beach, but there's something right over here I'll go look at. Look at this. You guys think I'm the only person in the world that comes to the beach to try and find a garden hose holder? Probably am. So I thought this one would be alright, but meh. No, you gotta have that hook. You gotta have that hook on it. Another thing too is I could always just carve one out of one of those boards I got at my place. My tent. I could make something out of this, but I'm not carrying it out. I'm still... I'm just burnt out. That's why I'm here. I'm officially burnt out. I'm not saying that complaining. I'm just being honest. When you get burnt out, that's when you just need to say, fuck it, take some time for yourself. But of course, I know that I'm going to my carving tent after here. And I'm going to try and move that friggin' tree house out of the tent. Of course, I don't want to wait for my friends to come and help me. Oh, it's just a branch that's ripped off a tree. So anyways, yeah, there's that guy's dinghy. See, he's sneaky. Oh, they're there, right there. See what they do is they're sneaky. Okay, you can't park here. So what they do, I'm not saying what ethnic, well, I'm not saying where they're from, but I'm saying that they're probably their skin's more like yellow. So what they do is they set their thing up out here, their traps out here. They get crabs out here. If the crabs are undersized, they'll break the legs off even, and then they'll walk them out so the DFO, you know, like beach cops, won't catch them stealing the small sized crabs. I wish I had my drone, because that's what I do sometimes. I fly my drone over top of them when there's like 6 people in a little tiny dinghy like that. I fly my drone right over top of them. They think it's the DFO or whatever it's fucking called, beach cops. And you see them throwing all their crabs overboard. I'll do it again soon. It's been raining the last couple, yesterday and today. Anyways, let's go walk back and see if we can find a fucking thing. Pardon my language. Here is a nice piece of cedar I found. First growth. See? They're Asian, I just heard them talking. See? What's this? Put the small crabs back, fuck cocksuckers. Put the small crabs back! Anyways. Put the small crabs back! Put the small crabs back! Yeah, put them back! The FO's here! Don't break off the pictures! Put them back! Perfect day out. It's not too hot, not too raining. Anyways, wish I had my drone here with me. Natural so shoesy pooped her pants. This looks like one of those cypress knees. You know those cypress knee? Carve a little wizard out of that or something. The dirty, dirty bastards. Maybe, who knows, maybe they're not doing that, but they probably are. This is that big one that I want to cut, but I just don't. Where the hell would I put this thing? Cut it here, make a table out of it. I'm on a beachcombing site on Facebook now. See people post lots of weird things that they find. It's pretty neat. I love beachcombing. Once I get settled in and some money back in my pocket, I'm going to take this summer, I hope, I'm going to take for my loyal subscribers. You guys remember last year I went from Vancouver Island, from one point of the island to the other point? I'm going to do a beachcombing trip across the Sunshine Coast. That's like through Gibson's. I got to drive through Vancouver, catch the ferry to Gibson's, then through Seashell, then catch another ferry over to Powell River, and yeah, that should be pretty good. Once I get to it, I just got to have everything in my life set up, running smoothly before I can do that, or leave home, or anything really. My cat Lee's, took her a few days to adjust to her new home, but she's adjusted now. Yeah, it's her yard, she's taken over. Had to make her another cat door, because she's an indoor-outdoor cat. This is a nice old piece of cedar right here. So I just made, I got a piece, oh, here we go. Look at this. It's an old thing. Live your life, everybody. So this would be a perfect hose holder, but it's too small. That's probably pretty not good wood. Yeah, see? Meh. Meh. Anyways, I'm sure I've passed a couple hose holders. That I haven't even seen, that you guys have seen. So I think I'm going to stop filming here. I gotta go fix up that eagle beak at the tent. Look at that! It's a little thing. Oh, it just hid. Little offer thing, or whatever it's called. A little huge rat. There it is. How are ya? Gonna have to send that to the wildlife documentary place. Show on TV. Found a piece of cottonwood bark. Yep, cottonwood bark, very carvable little piece. Carve a little wood spirit in here, sell it for 20 bucks. So yeah, like, I'm not taking any wood for Dremel carving because I'm not quite set up for it. But I did buy like an outdoor storage box to keep the driftwood that I find, or the cottonwood bark that I got. But we'll just kind of make this video a Jordy does video. I'm going to go to Tim Hortons, get a coffee, and we'll see you at the carving tent. It's getting to be that time of year again. So, so much to do in such little time. Just kidding. Like I said, this is kind of going to be a Jordy Does video. I think I'm crazy for trying to roll this treehouse out of here myself. Well, because it's still probably like 2,000 pounds, 1,500 pounds. And I know I could, but I just don't think I should. So I think I'm going to roll that eagle around and try and finish up this eagle. I'm not gonna lie, I always struggle to try and make my eagles look realistic, but I always end up kind of going back to my own style. But one thing right now is I'm gonna cut this beak smaller. I'm gonna take it down a bit here, give it more of a forehead. Now I made this eagle so I can inset abalone shell in the eyes, but I just don't know. Like, my eagle heads are always way too big, but it's alright. As long as it looks like an eagle when you're done, that's okay. And this is a memorial piece in my friend's honor, and it's going to go in the spirit trails too. One thing about when you're working on something for the spirit trails, like, that has no security, you can see here, loud plane, anyways, you can see here I cut it a lot shorter. I don't want to make that beak too thin because some little kid could come and poke it, break it off, or hit it with a stick. So that looks better already now. Now let's draw the, I'm just going to do the standard wing. These wings are big too. It's going to do a standard wing thing. So you go one here, then one here. Let's give you a bigger view. Then one here. Then boom, boom, and then boom, 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 and then this one's crisscross. Okay? Okay. You know what I'm missing today? I'm missing my air hose sprayer. I can't find it. It's been missing for, like, I just have no idea where it went. It's been missing for, I know I took it off when I was doing something, but we got some more pee to spray the man, these things. Anyways, the missing my spray nozzle thing. I think I might have to go to the store and get one. So I found another air nozzle thing that I had, but it doesn't work that good. I had to turn up my compressor, but I came back here. Who remembers this one that I carved? This was soaking wet poplar. Hasn't really cracked too much. Cracks up here going this way, so hopefully it stays away from the face. And when I was going to the back where the compressor was, I found this piece. You know, if I cut this straight here, the back straight, cut it shorter, cut this off, make a loop in there, there's your garden friggin' hose holder. Honestly, I wasn't planning on working on this eagle today, but since this wood's pretty wet, I think I'll leave this sit. I don't think I'm going to be able to carve real eyes in this. I got to think about it. If I already carved this part too deep in here to get the real pupils in. But so I think I'm going to bring my jaw horse out here and work on the garden hose holder, because that was my object today. And also maybe I found a board in there that I got for those those cedars for the farmer, those big cedar beams. I got one of those boards right here. Maybe I'll carve a couple trees. All right, so this would also be known as pine knot, but this one is Douglas fir. So this wood, when you have, so this would be the main branch. This would be the main branch right here. All right, and you have a branch coming off. Now when you have a branch coming off, it's always super hard. I know the pine is really sappy inside there, and it makes it really hard wood. Anyways, I got that cut straight. Now let's flip it around. Now I got it flipped around. This isn't the most stable piece of wood, but I know my filming's not that great. Give me a break. It's been a while. So I'm gonna cut this out, cut this off here, and you can see the cracks here. But maybe I can carve a. Oh fuck! I gotta refilm. Okay, so you can see I got it flipped up now. This is the way it would hang on the wall. This wood is not that stable. I'm going to cut this out here, make it more, like, notch that out right there, make it more round. And you can see here it's kind of cracked and broken stuff, but maybe we can carve a wood spirit up here or something. Uh-oh. Anyways, heavy hands. Okay, so You know that guy that makes those videos and does this video that says, next, next. Okay, enough of that nonsense. Let's make our own. Straight back loop like a upside down candy cane. So here's what I got. So I'm just going to hollow out in here. Like that. And then I'm going to round it off. I'm going to carve a wood spirit here. Round. So I'm going to go like I'm going to cut it here. I hope this is on camera. Let's see. Shit, sorry. See those marks? I'm going to cut this piece off and this piece off. This will give you a point for a wood spirit. Alright, so some people might be like, look at this guy, Jordy Johnson from Carving Fusion, chainsaw carving, silly friggin' hose hangers. Yeah, it's a J for Jordy. I don't care. I'm carving what I want to carve for myself and I'm having a good time. Now, I'm going to carve a wood spirit here. Why? Again, I don't care. And if you're a beginning carver or whatever artist, kind of artist you are, who cares? Have a good time. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not going to film carving this wood spirit, but I'm going to pull out my die grinders and my Dremels, carve a wood spirit here. Okay? Okay. So here's one good thing to remember, that your garden hose holder is not going to look like mine. I like more natural ones and carve a wood spirit up here, but hey, I tried. I'm going to quickly burn it, sand it, and then spray it with a clear coat if I got enough clear coat here. This is just, what do they call it? Camping propane? I don't know. And this cedar is super soft, so you don't want to burn it too much. And there I go, burning it like crazy. Okay, so I'll sand it, and we'll be back. Hi, Glad. I ran out of the clear coat, but I'll show you at the end of this video. Now, tree. Now, what's this stuff? 3 inches thick. Bottom, trunk, and then let's make this one kind of a whimsical one. Windy day tree. So I always start my trees off by carving the tree trunk first, because, well, it's just, say if I carved it, if I had this part down and the jaw horse, and I carved all this away, and then I had the tip of the tree and I carved it, well, that gives your jaw horse nothing to hold on to, right? So it's just the way I do it. I carve this out first. We all have different ways to do things. I do my things my way, you do your things your way. Oh, also, there's a Makita sander that I got that I'll make a video soon on how I think it is. And I got one of those, I bought it from the thrift store for like 10 bucks, one of those finger sanders. Like, what kind is it? The Black & Decker finger sander. And I'll compare it to the Makita. So there's the bottom done. Now we'll sit in your jaw horse easy, right? Boom. Gas. So there I was just messing around. So there you can see the shape. Take some more off that top right here, make it a bit thinner, but that's okay. Stand by, gotta fuel up. All right, you guys are cutting into my break time. There's so many different ways to do trees. Now the top, because you always want to make it look like this branch is underneath this branch. So this would be under this, like fish scales or dragon scales or whatever you want to say it. Now, the top one, let's see, how do I do this? Yeah, I go, when this is a windy day tree, I bring it over, then I come down. So that's the top one, right? You can, and that's how you hide this next branch coming out. So you could go like this, like let's just draw it on. You can do this pattern, or you can come down the center and you can just branch out from, so you got the top one here. You can just keep on branching out from that center line. Trees are great for the beginners. And even that friggin' thing, the hose holder that I made. When you're a beginner, if you're not a very good artist like me, practice stuff like that. The more that you do, the better you're going to get. It's simple as that. Okay? So now I made a mess out of this. Let me finish having my break, please. And then we'll cut this tree, burn it, sand it, and maybe call her done. Oh, I'm still on my break, but you know, yeah, this carving's been hard on this little saw. Don't care. Echo 2511, I call it the Ryan Cook Special. When you're using this is an 8-inch Forester bar on here. Just a cheap bar, but it works good for me. I haven't melted. It's perfectly fine. When you're cutting in, we'll just call them branches. When you're cutting in the branches, you don't, like, you always use the side of the chain, this side or that side. You never just use the center. Well, you can, but I don't. So you'll see, I'm going to go along. I'm going to come do this and this and this. Well, anyways, whatever. Now burn it and sand it. Oops. I myself always burn the trunk a little bit more than the tree. That separates the two colors. Now that Mappa sander, I'm just going to wait a few minutes. I don't know how old this is from Mappa Tools, but I just got it from my Amazon, the money that I make on Amazon. So thanks everybody. When you buy from my Amazon store, it enables me to buy things like this to show on the videos and use on videos. This is the Mappa sander. I don't know, is my microphone working? I don't know, just search Mappa. I think there's two different types. This is the thinner one. And these are interchangeable, these sanders. Anyways, I'll get this done off video, and because I got to put my dust mask on. Anyways, there's the tree all done. So many different ways to do trees. Here's the Mappa Jesus, for the love of. Here's a Mampa MANPA Mampa sander. Now, Mampa used to send me tools to show my videos, but they don't anymore, and I don't care. But I bought this. I like it. The sanding things that they send you. See, right there. Actually, let's just go back. Let's just go into the tent. Maybe I can show you guys what I ordered. Extra sanding stuff. So you get like packs. You get packs of the sanders like this. Right? And then you get the furry stuff on the back too. Like, I don't know if it's cow hair or horse hair. But anyways. I'm going to clean up around here. And, you know, when you look at this tree, you'll be like, oh, look at the nice, like, after you sand it, you see the nice lights and darks. But when you put a finish on it, the color, the lights and the darks aren't so separated. The finish kind of blends it in more together. So, I'm at the home fort. Where you going? Where you going? Who remembers the first tree house I did? I put another coat of spirethane on it just now. Well, this week. This one is a lot smaller than the other one I did have at the shop. So this is all going to be river rock. That's going to be river rock. This is all going to be river rock. It's my yard, by the way. Lots of work I put into this. Pressure wash the deck, 2 coats of the Kutzall. Here's my grapevine that I dug up in my last yard. Who remembers me carving this? This is a lilac tree. The throne chair, my Slurpee. Gave this a thing of the spire thing. I'll show you guys in a minute. Who remembers this? The little willow branch that I carved. Look how big it is. So I said, well, I better honor this plant and put it in a big thing. So I got all these things twisted and tied together. Pressure washed. Cleaned. There's some bark. Now into the Carving Fusion workshop. Here is the spray, matte clear. Hi Glenn. Glenn's out in Quebec. So I'm going to spray this and spray this, couple good coats. Also, here's the spar varnish. I don't know. Seco Prolux. Okay, this is what I did my deck with. It took 2 gallons and half of these. This is from Canadian Tire Armor Coat Spar Varnish. That's what I did the treehouse outside the yard and the totem spirit pole with. This stuff's a lot thinner than the other stuff, but it's a lot cheaper. Armor Coat Spar Varnish. I don't know if Spar Varnish is spar urethane. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's 2 different things. Anyways, I'm going to shake up this can and spray these some more. Still got to organize in here too. Well, actually, I might as well, since this is a Jordy does, I might as well show you the downstairs of my house that I got somewhat set up. Sorry, there's the flag Rob Dick made me. Some of your carvings from around the world. I still got to set more up. Here's some pictures in my hallway. And I'm getting new stairs, new carpet. Oh, where are those lights on? And there's those lights that I Bought 5 for $20 on Marketplace. I cleaned them up and sanded them. I took them apart, painted them, and sanded them. Damn it, Jordy. Anyways, this is my new pad. The downstairs. Carry on. In the kitchen. Hey, get out of my seat. Get out of my seat, you little bugger. And there you have it. One garden hose holder by Carving Fusion. Yep, and a tree. And the little blueberry plant. This will be Oasis of Carving Fusion. Gotta go. Sorry. Oasis of Fusion. Now I gotta go. Hope everybody's doing good.